Used to be a classic matchup in the mid lane.
Okay.
There we go. A rare Syndra in the LEC and everywhere on the patch right now. Always been pretty good against the Rise, but I'm a little bit worried about the Wukong. So upset, you know, he is our MVP. I think he's had a good series so far as well, largely demolishing. That was very sing up on the way.
There's the hook though. Mickey XD that time around.
Lost that that mid trade very, very hard. Isma coming in towards mid lane for stun lands.
Oh no, Humanoid, where on earth are you? Well, he just decides to get a clear the wave, and Isma is donated a kill. GX off to a flying start here, flash away from John on the bot side. He'll also pop by Mickey.
What is happening in this early game from Fnatic? Now, Mickey going in, trying to get information on the jungle, goes a little too far. Now, Jackie's with the Syndra provides setup for Isma on the Nidalee, who has always had a good plan A on the champion. Fnatic need to find a way to stabilize quite quickly. Razok doesn't have the red buff, taking a decent trade here, but you are against a Nidalee. You don't always win them.
Just lost your warrior Trickster. Isma needs to think about getting over the wall here. Does so. Primal Surge. Humanoid coming on down, forced to flash, but then Razok will step on forward with his own flash. And an Ember Strike. A flash on forward for the Rune Prison. Do not pass go. And give over a few.
Those double stacks can help you get towards your ability upgrades a little quicker. Isma going to run into Razok.
Oh, does he manage to steal away the red buff? No, he does now. Isma in danger. Hit by the Cyclone. The level 6 meter. That's just a dead Nidalee. Turn around those Jackie. Unleashes the power. Makes it the 1-for-1. No one though in danger on the top side. As violence is everywhere you look.
GX is getting scary for them. They manage to get themselves into the lead. They'll get themselves grubs. And GX will need to find another way to start the momentum again.
Last game, we pulled up a little graphic that said, hey, if you want a bit of a litmus test to see when GX is going to win the game, it's the early control of objectives. In fact, Fnatic getting those early grubs is great news for Fnatic. They will manage to get all three of them. Humanoid finds Isma.
Interaction, by the way. They've got the Realm Bomb. See if they need it at all. Mini. Not got a lot of HP to work with.
And there's just nothing to be done. And now there's an additional present for Fnatic to pick up. It's the middle of the year, and yet it looks like Christmas has come very early indeed. Dredgeline in, but Jackie's can't do it. I think he's calmed John up by the quickness. Triple Dredgeline knock, though, means John might well get one back, but Upset's dropped turret outgrow. Between the hump around, though, Isma now here. Where is Upset going? No way to escape. Javelin toss hits him. Dredgeline after. In comes Noah. Gets his own kill, and it's all getting turned around. Fnatic looking to play it out regardless. Noah continues to hop around. Razok can't get. And Noah survives! They lose 4!
I have no idea how that... Well, Syndra fits the second article on that, Bill. Where's... we've even got a Cougar, that's about it, Lion. We've got 2 of the 3. Who's the wardrobe? Don't want to be walking into enemy vision too much. They do have some decent wards around the area. It's not like it's completely blacked out, but Razok going to get this one without a contest.
That'll be the 3rd objective for Fnatic as well, so a mark towards the full feats of strength for them. Speaking of...
Keeping the wave under turret, making sure denying as many minions as possible. Why not?
Keep going, Berlin. A bit louder. Louder. That's it. Come on. Hey!
We are so
trying to get control of it has been a pinch point and pain point for a lot of teams trying to fight for control of that. Jön lands the hook into the make it rain. Uses the force to run on the blue buff. Razok in the backline though gets the double cyclone. And the Nidalee and the Misfortune live up to the namesake. Jackie tries to run, but to where? It's just down a short hole, and a heal from Mickey prevents the unleashed power from killing him as well. Jackie's was close to getting a couple back, but unfortunately for GX, Fnatic's backlining won't manage to find the Rune Prism. Happy enough with that chunk. Lot will at least claim the first turret of the game here for GX.
2 a game 5 versus Fnatic, but Fnatic with this kind of lead. Making things a little bit more interesting. Hook lands.
The scan of the week, get a lot of damage onto Razok, but don't manage to unleash the power particularly well. Turning it around now with the Cyclone. In comes Oscar in with the ult into the backline. Razok still alive. Finally goes down, but he gets so many with him. Noah's forced to bullet time, point blank, as Upset picked up a triple all the while. Lot's doing his best to fight to Valley, but there's still a barrier. Now Isma's too deep. Doing the hunt for a lot more. Our Fnatic 3 members chasing after Oscar, and it's flashed on in. The decimating smash only a slow. And it's a little bit far there from the Scion, but he's feeling it, and I can't with a decimating smash. The javelin toss and lands on Owen. Humanoid flashes forwards though and tries to pick off Lot. They're turning it around. Mickey though got the lock. He stays alive. The bullet time is solid though. Gets a large HP chunk. No one's dead though. Decimating smash lands onto Jön. Flash on forward for the Cyclone. Gets some value. Mickey looking for the flash on him with the quickness, and they're all brought down. A double kill to Upset, who is feeling pretty damn happy. His name is a bit of a lie right now. Isma gets out alive, but they've lost Jackie's, they've lost Jön, and that's going to be soul points to Fnatic, no doubt about it.
GX's carries just can't stand and do the damage that they want to. Fnatic will find the kills, they'll find themselves soul point, and GX slide one step closer to the grave. This is such an important game for them as a team on a great run of form, but Fnatic, the team...
Razork and Oscar in and started as a two-man. Upset comes on over and says, here, let me land you a hand. And suddenly the health bar depletes in rapid order. Throws some deadly plumage around.
2v2. They played well through getting that. Hang on a second. Objective bounty and the solo turret goes down for lot. I was wondering if how far Oscar would take that, but not far enough.
Under the minuscule light of their own mid-tier.
They left him! Oops! No!
Well, you've now got a fight before, but they lose Hex Soul. Mickey X sells his life well for the price of Soul.
I don't know why they had to leave him. Lot trying to force a fight now in the 4v5.
Yeah, we'll try, but all of the lightning begins to fly. Isma's going to throw a javelin toss or two, but they'll get out. I imagine Isma thinking about taking a javelin toss across, or a blast cone across, I apologize. In goes Lot, gets room prisoned up, but there's still a bit of a mega nod to work with. The bullet time is solid enough. Upset forced to flash, stays alive, chunk goes on in, can't quite get it. Scout of the week lands. And lands onto Razork, a little bit of a chunk, but not all that much found. Fnatic hold the mid tier 1, and Rise will pick up a tier 2.
Yeah, GX don't even start a proper fight. They don't force the teleport
against his Rise. I feel like the Rise wins right now, and he gets probably the entirety of this inhibitor turret. It's just taken by the minions.
Now to get another turret in their split.
Lot nearly at Mega. The bar is there, but where do you go? Scout of the week goes wide. Tier 2 in mid lane falls, especially without the threat of the power being unleashed. Isma get anywhere near. Stole one last game, but already look who's waiting. Oscar in with the decimating smash, and that Baron is gone. No way to get in. Fnatic are clean with it.
The Wukong Rakan combo. Razzle's going to jump towards Lot as well. Take his luck here.
Cyclone part 1 comes on down, but there's still a Nimbus Strike and a Warrior Trickster to work with. Gets the second knockup. Lot still got a Sterax to it, and I think Razzle has got a little deep here. Hang on, the crushing blow comes on down against Mordo's upset still around. Makes it a 1-for-1.
Solo kill in that scenario is not bad for Lot. Manages to take away Razork, who of course is one of the big threats onto the carries of GX. Maybe Jackies and Noah can find themselves in a better situation now with that Cyclone not threatening.
Mickey still at half HP here. Jackies has got his power available to be unleashed again, but the Hex Soul slow still very obnoxious. John eats most of his health bar from Rise casually pressing 2 buttons.
Deathcap Rise will do that to you. Fnatic, no Wukong, but apparently no problems taking down this top lane inhibitor turret.
Swiftly deleted. Continuing to try and find some damage here, but it's so hard to walk forward, so hard to threaten. Continuing to use the force of will, but it's a route onto Isma! And he's surely down. The bullet time is solid, but it really means very little at this point. Mickey will fall, but a flash will forward, but that's very fast. Jackies will scout the weak, but he is weaker still. A blip in game 3, but Fnatic here in game 4 look to make sure that the run through lower bracket is ruthless and one-sided as it can be.
With the Scion with so much HP, I think Fnatic are done with this series. GX are done with playoffs.
They came in as the second seed. They fell down from the heavens of the upper bracket, but they will make sure that the climb is decisive.